Welcome to Metaphor. Nothing is as it seems now, and everything is more. Come to Metaphor. Everything we know about this world is here. Everything we ever knew about this world is here. Everything we will ever learn about this world is already here. Plato is around us with all of his triangles. Notice that. Dante is above and below. Shakespeare is inside every one of us. We are creatures of literature. We are storytellers. We are what we tell. We live in this space-time and we have an ongoing anxiety because we desperately need sense and purpose. But how can we control this chaos around us? There's so many things going on we cannot control or comprehend. The only possible way is an orderly approach to chaos, and that is storytelling. We are creatures of literature, we are creatures of stories. By telling, we understand the world. We say to a child, "Don't cry, tell me what happened." This is how we come into terms with something. We connect through stories, we tell stories to each other, and then we share those stories, and then we know that these people are my friends, company, family, city. We contextualize through stories. This story is because of that story, and because of this story, some other stories may appear. We explain the world, we understand the world. The more I talk, the clearer it becomes to me what I want to say, and what I understand about this. So we are creatures of literature, and in order to ease anxiety, we tell. And also, we always want to know what happens next. So here is my story, and a story which explains purpose is called myth. So the first myth is the myth of origin. This grass, this river, and those trees, and the sky, and the rain, and clouds, everything was here before anyone would care to call it grass, trees, river, stone. But it was more to that, because these things were also elements of a good story. Because grass tells us about strength. There's an incredible strength in weakness of grass. It goes through everything. Just needs some patience. Trees, they talk about upward movement and downward movement. These are the roots hidden there somewhere below the surface. Stone tells us about movability. It can't move, but it can be moved. Clouds and sky, and the sun and the moon, and the rain. They tell us about reachability. You can see things, but you cannot reach. That's why the rain sometimes falls on us, to connect. The river tells us about beauty, because there's beauty on the surface, and there's reflection. And reflection, think about it, it is a wonderful concept. Reflection. And also river talks about the underwater, which we cannot see. And together with roots of trees, this speaks about things we have to believe in. We know they are there, but we cannot see them, so we have to believe. That is everything ready for a religion to be born, isn't it? So the set is ready. We have all the elements we need, all possible symbols and metaphors, except we don't have a story. In order for that to appear, we need another myth, and that is the myth of hero. Now, hero must not necessarily be human, because it is a concept, it is an idea. Could be anything. It could not be real. It could be beast. It could be the beast. And so the beast enters the set. At first, he is comfortable because notices the space, the grass, calls grass grass, trees trees, gives names to things, celestial bodies, stones. It's such a wonderful thing to give name, because giving a name is normalizing. Everything what has name is normal to us. But soon after, the beast realizes that there's something wrong with it. There's something wrong with this space. It realizes that light changes. It's getting colder. Everything changes. Leaves fall down. And so the beast understands that there's one more thing to everything, and it's called time. And time means death. And at that very moment, the beast feels fear and purpose. Because since you can die, there's a strong need to survive. Instantly, everything makes sense. So the beast becomes hero. Being a hero means many things, but first of all, you have to find a place for yourself. A place from which you will start your quest. So you have to find a shelter. At first, it may be a little castle. then maybe a fortress. But that is not enough. And the beast realizes that it needs friends and allies. So there still is one more thing it has to perform in order to be ready to know what happens next. So the beast performs a miracle. It falls into hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of pieces. And those pieces scatter around the territory, and this is how city is born. And this is how the myth of us start. We are descendants of the beast. We are born from the myth of origin. We are created by the myth of hero. Of course, it is a big difference between us and the beast, because we are living beings. We are human. But we tell stories, and we understand that city is a metaphor. We understand that city has the same features as this grass or trees or river. We understand that city is more than just a place to be. And what makes us human is love. But love never lasts too long. Stories last longer. So we need one more story. And that story or myth is called the myth of future. Now, the myth of future is the most powerful there is, because that is the only myth which can provide us with immortality. We could become immortal only in the future. Of course, the beast is probably immortal. No, it is definitely immortal, because it is a metaphor. It's just a concept. Well, the city could also be immortal. Many cities vanished. But city as a concept, city as an idea, may live forever as an eternal shelter for everyone with a strong sense of purpose. So the myth of future promises us purpose. And it says that we are here because we all want to know what happens next.
Immortality cannot be learned from grass, since grass dies. Immortality cannot be learned from trees. Trees are mortal. Immortality cannot be learned from celestial bodies. Those will not spin or burn forever. Immortality cannot be learned from stone. Stone is already dead. Immortality can be learned from river. River brings water from the past and takes it to the future. So does the time. River is time. River is a concept. Panta rei. Thank you. Tell your stories. Love your cities.